Okay, Selectmen's reports and concerns. Well, yes.
I was going to say, item 1 is correspondence 1. You wanted to talk about?
Yes, yeah. Alan Reiss has asked that we take up his request that the town hold sponsor a state of the town meeting between now and the election. I don't know how people feel about it. This is in response to his concern about the SOS meeting, which was discussed, I believe, at our last meeting or 2 meetings ago. My take on this is that having a so-called state of the town meeting with all the town boards involved is a good idea. It's one we've tried before. We tried, did we do it twice or once or twice?
Yeah.
I know we did in the fall.
Did in the fall right before I came here because we've had fall town meetings
Right.
each of the years since I've been.
I don't know whether we did it once or twice. I think the concept is a good one. We did it in the fall for a reason. It was countercyclical to the elections and town meeting. It was a time of year that wouldn't be infused with politics. And I would certainly be willing to advocate for having one this coming fall. But I think having one, as a practical matter, to put one together now, we probably wouldn't be able to get it together for 2-3 weeks, and it'll be right during the election, the end of the election campaign, and I think it would clearly be infused with politics. As Mr. Reiss, who has proposed this, is a candidate for selectman, and his request is tied into his campaign website at all. And I just don't want, this kind of an important meeting should be non-political. It should be part of the political season. So I would suggest that we consider recommending it for the next board to put one together in the fall.
It might be well to discuss with the League of Women Voters.
Yeah.
Perhaps they could convene it as a nonpartisan group.
Well, we did it last time. It was organized by our board, as I recall.
Sure.
The League is another forum, Chambers of Commerce. I think that if anybody expressed interest to have town officials talk and meet with them on certain occasions, that's fine. That's been the general practice. You're available, you can do it.
Well, that's a difference, absolutely.
This is being politicized right now, frankly, and I don't like it. I think it's distasteful. But that being said, I think that, as public officials, you should make yourself available to people when they request that you come out and talk to them. So.
That's what I thought I was doing a few weeks ago, and I hope others, we all make ourselves available on all town boards, and certain public employees also make themselves available to members of the public, as I know they do. I know members of the public come in and speak to Fred on a very, very, very regular basis. So I think that should be advocated for.
One of the suggestions I made to Alan, too, to the extent that he was really aiming to have the same group of people congregated, which may not always, depending all the different meetings we all go to. The warrant hearing provides a real opportunity for that because each board is represented there. The topics can range, certainly encompasses the debt questions because they're covered through the articles. And each member of those boards would be available at that opportunity for the residents, which is really the focus of what he's trying to accomplish, which is to provide that information to anyone who wants to avail themselves of it. So I encourage residents to use the warrant hearing for that purpose.
Right. So we do have procedures in place to have issues vented between now and town meeting. And clearly this is a time of year, especially over the next 3-4 weeks, when town boards and town employees are out straight, Fred, Gary, and all, getting ready for town meeting. It is really their busiest time of year. And it'll be best to have this kind of event planned in a time when a little bit of breathing room after the summer, I think, would be a good time to do that. How do others feel?
I totally agree, and I think we can also help by meeting with anybody if they come to us and ask us to attend any meeting, which I think we're all willing to do. I mean, as a matter of fact, I'm attending a Boy Scout meeting in 2 weeks. For the Boy Scouts, they've asked for me to attend to talk about what selectmen's do and what issues we're working on lately and about the town meeting. So that's a meeting that I'll be going to that's just specifically for the Boy Scouts in Pack 1. So I think it's our obligation to go out there and talk to everybody. But
right.
I think it's also a good format to have one where everybody knows about it ahead of time and knows maybe an agenda that's going to be discussed so that they can attend.
State of the town kind of a
State of the
discussion.
town.
Yeah.
I think it's a great idea.
And there is a distinction between the two.
Yeah, exactly.
One's an invitation from the Chamber of Commerce, from anyone.
Wayland Business
to go-
Association.
Exactly, which we've all attended, and either in concert with other employees and officials or chairman, et cetera, usually falls on the chairman, who gets asked for those things. And then there's the other to have a state of the town. And I think that's a good idea. I think if it is something we've done in the past, and we should get back to it. Certainly, as I think we've tried to make clear, there are a lot of avenues for, if the questions are, what's coming up at this town election, and why should people vote, why do we support certain things and or not, then you've got the warrant process and all the public hearings associated with preparation of town meeting.
And we do discuss the issues every week at our meetings, to say the least.
That's right.
Sometimes till 11 o'clock at night.